Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Train Fever. My name, of course, is Potato, and it is done. I eventually had to end up going with a tunnel. I spent bloody ages doing this nonsense, like trying to fiddle a road in between the pillars of the bridge. And no, this game is so unbelievably fussy that it just doesn't want to go with that. So, whatever, doesn't matter to me. You know. Have it your stupid way, game. I had to demolish a couple more houses, and coincidentally, that means that we are very, very close to going bankrupt, because we are almost maxing out our credit card, so to speak. But anyway, screw it. Let us put us back in 3 times. I think 3 times is good. We're also going to be able to see this city, grow up a little bit, which is kind of nice. I think it's kind of needed. We need a little bit of expansion just to, make up for all of that nonsense that we had to. Not enough space. Excuse me? Yeah, we just, we need an expansion just to get rid of all that nonsense that ended up happening. And there's a lot of growth going on, which is really, really nice to see, because I had to knock down a shit ton of houses to make it this way. And I'm very, very happy to see all of that stuff going back to normal. Fingers crossed, trains shall not be too disrupted. The trains that were going from Chorley to Sidmouth and to Congleton were actually making us a decent amount of money, I think. Obviously the real money spinner in Chorley is still the original Chorley station, not Chorley Halt, like this one over here, but you know what? I got my wish. We now have a super, super awesome system set up. We've got 2 fantastic new bridges. Unfortunately, they're not merging into one bridge, which is, it's a little bit of a shame. But what can you do, eh? What can you do? I'm still very, very happy with how this ended up turning out. And, once again, we've resumed our mega. Oh, are people starting to drive nice cars? Come back, stop. Oh, you here, you'll do. Yeah, people are starting to drive kind of nice cars. Awesome. It's 1933. Sweet. Epic. So yeah, as you can see, we've got our highway up here. We've got a couple of alterations to make that are due to, the speed over here. This high-speed track is not going as fast as we would like it to, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And you're having no difficulty driving on the passenger track, apparently. Right, the passenger track, the high-speed track. Awesome. That is good to see. I did not realize that these 2 bridges were vastly different heights. I suppose it's only for a bit. I mean, they've both got to go to the same height station. It's literally the same station. Only 4 passengers on that train there. That's not great. It's not great at all. But you know what? Once again, Chorley is bringing in the money, and that is great. Oh, I feel like taking a deep bloody breath after that. That whole road experience, that was ready to drive me insane. That was pretty bad at points, pretty darn bad. Buildings need to be removed first. Are you shitting me? You want me to remove this building for that? Nah, fuck off, mate. That's just bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, fingers crossed we'll be able to turn a profit really, really, really soon. It's not exactly like we need it or anything. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not like we're 9.3 million in debt to the bank. So in total, we are very, very, very heavily indebted. We spent 19 million in 1933. Holy shit. And that was basically all on one area. That was basically on this stretch of track. This stretch of track. That, I mean, I don't want to be presumptuous, but I want to say that 19 million is probably, it's probably half the money that we've spent on our entire train network, and we spent it within the course of a couple of kilometers. Wow. Wow. That is expensive. Very, very pricey. But I think kind of worth it, Kind of worth it. And now we're sort of just holding out hope for a brand new train, actually, which is kind of cool. We've only got 1 locomotive at the moment. Well, yeah, 2 locomotives technically, but that one doesn't really count. This one, the DSB Litra S, it's quite expensive to run every year, but we're hauling a fair amount of passengers. We really, really are, and we can be quite happy about that. So hey-ho. Another thing that we were going to sort out, or we were going to do with our vast fortunes, which we probably could have done, is finish the route from Sidmouth to Kirkby. Maybe this is just going to be one of those projects that just sits and just chills out for like the entirety of time. I honestly do not know. Less of a chore. Why have we got so many flippin' passengers waiting for less of a chore? Should be in 3 times speed as well. Shitty Sidmouth line is just not getting the attention that it used to, which is a real shame. It used to be really, really popular, and now it's just not. Less of a chore. Are we actually making money on less of a chore? We're really not. It's just entering the second tunnel. I mean, we only have 2 tunnels on that route. Yeah, it's there. That's basically less of a chore. It's got capacity for 36 people. So it looks like we might actually make a little bit of a profit on less of a chore. Potentially. Potentially. It's obviously going to take a little while for it to resolve the cash income. Unfortunately, but, you know, hey-ho. Yep, we're fully loaded up. Awesome. That is really, really good to see. I'm pretty happy about that. To be honest, I'm pretty happy about everything right now. Like, nothing is immediately wrong. I mean, obviously there will be stuff wrong in places, but it all looks pretty darn good to me. There's nobody waiting at, like, there's no long queues at stations. Great Wall of Whitby line is still performing excellently. No long queues in Kirkby. Old Faithful is doing amazingly well. We've retired, of course, the Great Wall of Kirkby line. Old Faithful is really, really flippin' popular, and I don't understand why. I guess it must be shorter than going along the Great Wall of Kirkby. Why do I keep on saying Great Wall of Kirkby? The Great Bridge of Kirkby. It must just have been quicker while they were both in existence. But you know, hey ho, what can you do? Super, super happy with that. Also, something that we very rarely talk about, but something that is actually contributing a huge amount of money to my pocket, is the fact that we've got this You Got Wood train, and it's bringing a lot of money, especially since we started, you know, making sure that it was, you know, loading up to 100%. I feel that this is just a better option, and we just, you know, just less messing around, I guess. We could run it every so often, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Why is the queue in Whitby? Whitby Wanderer. That's actually not bad reception for the Whitby Wanderer. It's pretty decent actually. We could probably think about replacing these Leet Trapeze. I think it's Leet Trapeze anyway. I couldn't tell you. It doesn't say here. I'm pretty certain that it's a Leet Trapeze right there, but I don't think we really need to. I think that, you know, the train that we run, the old train that we run, the small little train, as you can see, whatever the heck it is, I have literally no idea what it is, because we can't even buy it anymore. It's basically super cheap to run, so I'll take that, even if it is a little bit of a reduced work ethic, then that's still fine. Whitby seems to be doing okay. How is the tram line doing? That is my question, though. How is the tram line in Whitby doing? What's it going to be called? Tram Whitby. There we go. It's a real creative name for you. Tram Whitby seems to be doing bad. Shit name also seems to be doing bad. Seems that we're losing money on our tram services. We're not even making money on Bussy. And we should be. We should be making money on Bussy. Why are we not making money on this? We've got you know, literally 8 passengers. This is a prime opportunity to make money. In fact, I think things were going so well over here that we even got like a double tram, yeah. 10 passengers, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You know, why are we not making more money than we currently are? Or what? The correct thing to ask there was, why are we not making any money? Why are we losing money on that? Because we very clearly shouldn't be. Oh well. And then of course we've got a train coming in from Chorley over here. Yeah, I'm just making sure that everything is running at an appropriate income level. I think there was a time where we were making more income than we are at the moment, but at the same time we're doing pretty well for ourselves right now. We can be very, very happy with the current situation, especially with the whole Chorley thing. Like Chorley was always a worry for me, right? Chorley was always a worry for me because it was this small little city in the middle of nowhere. and it never really amounted to anything. But now, you know, it's climbing up the leaderboard, and it's the center of this, you know, transport network. We've invested literally 19 million in this stretch of track to high speedify it, to make sure that we've got, you know, the infrastructure in place for the future, so that we've got delivery to Sidmouth and Congleton secured. We've future-proofed Chorley, right? And that sort of goes hand in hand with something else that I was thinking about. Like, I don't really know the feasibility of operating a high-speed network over here, like in from wherever it is, Chorley, that's the one. Chorley to over this way somewhere. And I was thinking, what if we introduced some sort of a, you know, theoretically, what if we introduced some sort of like a high-speed extra track? So if we had like an outer rim high-speed track, you know, something around here, it wouldn't be too expensive, and all we'd need to do is direct trains actually onto this track. You know, we just force all 3 lanes onto this track, right? I don't even think that would be a bad thing. I mean, you know, technically we could probably get away with only using 2 lanes, you know, for the tunnel. We could probably get away with using 1 lane to over there, 1 lane back, and then a, you know, a bit of a split over here like we've got right now. And we could probably do it with high speed, but I don't think we really are ready to do that yet. The reason why is that I don't think we have enough money, believe it or not. So, oh shit, we can actually convert it straight away. Wait, did we unelectrify that? Oh shit, we just unelectrified it. Not like it even matters, right? Oh shit, we can... Yeah, we can just upgrade it to high speed straight away. That is absolutely amazing. I did not realize that we could do that. But that is totally awesome. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? Well, there we go. Now we've just converted this entire area to high speed. Like I said that I was thinking about doing. We actually did it. I mean, not like it's going to increase the speed anymore. I mean, they're still capped at a maximum speed of 90. Because that's the way that the trains are. You know, they're not determined by the track. They're not limited by the track, put it that way. And I've designed the network in such a way that, you know, there really shouldn't be any harsh corners. So, fingers crossed, trains can really get up to their maximum speed and stay there. But, you know, just like over here, it's pretty important. It's pretty important to make sure that we future-proof. Now, I'm just, you know, I'm thinking back, and I'm thinking, yeah, we could have probably just used the upgrade tool, whatever the heck that it is. Yeah, this thingamabob over here, this high-speed track tool. We could have probably upgraded it, but that would mean keeping the station over here. And as you're probably aware, I didn't really want to keep the station over there. So, you know, we wanted to move it all the way into the center of Chorley. I think that is a much nicer place to be. I honestly do. I really do. Oh, I managed to get a road connected up here. Kind of nice, I guess. I can't upgrade it. It's just not possible. But I wish I could. So, woo. So yeah, there's basically only 3 ways to get from one half a town to the other half a town. There is the tunnel, there is the road, and there is a bridge. That's kind of romantic, actually. You know, you've got a nice bridge, you've got a nice tunnel, and then you've got a nice, you know, just above ground road. 3 very nice ways of getting around Chorley. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, as soon as high speed becomes available, things are going to start heating up, and Chorley is going to be at the very, very center once again of this high speed revolution, which is going to happen in like 50 years or something. I don't know, not too long of in-game time, and I'm super excited for it. Actually, I really am. Considering at the ease with which we upgraded high speed track, I'm very happy with that. And we've built all of this so it's actually electrified, so we've got literally nothing to stop us. Oh, holy shit, is this all high speed? Holy shit, did we high speed all of this? I think we literally high speeded half the bloody train network. Oh my god. It's actually very impressive. Holy cow, we've high-speeded all the way to bloody Whitby. That was so inexpensive, you know? I didn't realize that it was so unbelievably cheap to high-speed this. That is astounding. Well, congratulations, game. You've found a supporter. Everything upgraded to high-speed. Boom. I mean, obviously, we're not going to bother doing the Kirkby nonsense because we barely even use the Kirkby route. Even though it's got this lovely, lovely, lovely route through town. Like, I really, really like the way that it curves. You know, that was a big expensive one. 210k. Like, holy shit, this is super inexpensive. This is astounding. This is absolutely astounding. Like, everything upgraded to high speed for, you know, less than 2 million is... I mean, I don't know the going price for a high-speed rail, right? But I'm pretty fucking happy with that, if I do say so myself. That is not bad. That is not bad, ladies and gents. I simply didn't realize that we were upgrading as much track as we actually were. Like, I thought it was going to be way, 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 way more expensive. So I think that might actually be the whole track upgraded. The whole track upgraded to high speed? Not this area. We could actually do this area. I mean, we've already started doing this area, so we're gonna see it through. There we go. There we go. I think that's almost the entire track, actually. I mean, I say that, and it's not this bit, but that's most of it. I mean, less than 2 million for an entire upgrade to, you know, the next level of track? That is super, super exciting. And we're out of money, but it's just because payday hasn't happened yet. You know, we also need to electrify it if we're going to be using electric trains on the high-speed track, which I think is probably the preferable option, but it's not an option that we really need to consider right now. All we need to really consider is just, like, how awesome this bloody high-speed is. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane. And, you know, we've just got a little bit more of Sidmouth to do, and we'll do that later. Oh my goodness, what is this? That is lovely. Let's have a wee look over here. This is only the tram. That's a tram depot. Got a bus depot over here. I think it's a bus. Oh my god, an early bus by the manufacturer Sizu. That is an atrociously, horribly looking bus. 9 passengers. Yeah, this is not a good investment. Not a very good investment at all. Does go at 65 miles an hour though, so that's kind of nice, but speed isn't everything, folks. Speed isn't everything. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for watching this episode of Train Fever. My name, of course, has been Old Potato, and yeah, hopefully you'll tune in next time for some more awesome, awesome, awesome Train Fever and high-speed awesomeness, which will be happening probably pretty soon, in all honesty. Anyway, folks, see you next time. Bye.